Hello and welcome. If you're new around here, my name is Kati and this channel is about my love for stationery, journaling and planning. And today I'm finally going to show you my 2026 full lineup. And what is different this year is that I have given myself permission to have as many books as I want. So this is not me trying to go one book July or trying to have a minimalistic lineup. This is me going all in now because that is what I love, and now I'm giving myself permission to be what I am. So I will go things through in the order as in previous years. So first I will show you what I use daily, then I show you what I use weekly, and then I will show you what I use when needed. That is a new category because this time I'm not going to show you those books that are in random use. Previous years I have shown those also, but not this time because otherwise this would be way too long. So I have planned to make a separate video about those random used books or that are pending or on a break or whatever. But I have 35 things to show you. So shall we just jump in? This has been my morning pages book. It's huge. It looks huge. It is huge. This is my biggest book in my lineup. This is A4, a leather cover, vintage one, and which I have gotten, I saved it from my mom, so it was free. And this is now, I have been focusing that I don't write anything very private. So this is how I do it. I haven't shown it before. And I don't do morning pages anymore. If you're familiar with the morning pages practice, you are supposed to write 3 pages of what you just think in your mind. But then I heard about a practice, was it called automatic writing? And I had stopped making this for a while because I just didn't want to take the 20 minutes that one page written like this would take me. So I heard about the automatic writing and you can decide how long you are writing. So I chose 10 minutes. So I take every morning now 10 minutes to write. This is what I wrote on Monday and here is Tuesday and it goes a bit to the next page. So this is how much I have time to write in 10 minutes if I just write. And I love it. And on most mornings the 10 minutes go quickly and I would like to write more, but I have learned that it's better that you end up with the feeling, oh, I want more, and not like, oh, I wish I was already ready. But yeah, so I have a list besides me here and then I have a full basket of books on the other side. Number 2. And this is new in my setup. So this is a Fjällräven passport wallet. So I can fit here a passport size notebook, or this is a Stalogy A6 slim half year notebook. And I call this now my personal growth journal. And most mornings I write in this. And I love it. I love this practice. I love this notebook. I love this cover. This is all just love. Number 3 is my daily planner. So Me Plus pocket rings, 13mm, and I have separate videos about this. And I will soon make a new flip about it. But it's my daily planner. It's what keeps me on track every day and what tells me what I need to do every day. Love it. Then this is the folder, and this is from my childhood, so very old, very old. But here I keep old daily inserts. So every day I remove one old from here and move it to here. And when this is full, then I will remove like a month worth of daily sheets from the oldest and trash them. So this is just where my old inserts go, but I don't want to trash them immediately because sometimes I just need to go and check something and sometimes I'm not up to date in my journal, which is here. So it's good to have a place where to go and check what happened. So this is my daily journal and this is a Travelers Company red cover where I have a Travelers Company dot grid journal for my daily journal. And then this is a sterling ink notebook, and here I track what I have done for my YouTube channel. So today I will write here, for example, that I filmed this video. So those go nicely in the same cover, and that's my daily journal. And this is pretty new, this tag here, and I love it. So that makes me happy now. Then this is what I asked in my latest questionnaire on my community post. So should I add these? And I decided to add these, and it's just a few, but I also feel that they are part of my lineup. So this is a passport cover, like a real passport cover, where I have a Travelers Company sticker release book, and then I have this Hobonichi, I think this was called safety case, where I keep my stencils. So this has everything that I need to decorate my daily journal. Then after I have done my daily journaling in the morning, I will fill my 5-year journal, and this is, oh, I don't have the cover is here. This is a Takahashi Shoten 5-year journal. I have made a separate video about this and I love it. And it is in a VDS personal rings cover of where I have removed the rings. And now did I mess up everything? Yeah. So that's a perfect fit for a B6 5-year journal. And I love it. And here I just track some YouTube stats, the weather, electricity prices, and write a few lines about what happened yesterday. These I count as one. So this is the calendar we have in the kitchen, and this is the calendar I have at my desk. So I can just quickly check what is the date number, and translating this quickly, there is only one right road, your own. Something like that. Actually, that's good for the theme that I gave myself permission to have as many books as I want and not trying to do something else that doesn't work for me. Then my spending tracker is in this Chilio Punto cover, which is made for Hobonichi week size calendar, but this works also nicely with a B6 Slim notebook, and I have a Midori notebook, and I still have the May here censored. So this is my spending tracker, which I show you always in my confession videos, and I love it. And this is the last year in this notebook, so I will need to choose a new notebook for next year, but I will continue in this. This is just a perfect match. Then I don't have anything to show you like this, but I use, actually I can here, maybe I add here some pictures, but I use an electronic calendar online with my phone and on my computer, where I have all the appointments and things like that. Then I use a to-do app on my phone, online, and on my computer, where I have all the reoccurring tasks, so I get those reminders like automatically. And then I still use an electronic notes app on my phone, online, on my computer. So those are in daily use, and they are an important part of my system. Although I love paper and pen, but I also love that I have a backup and someone reminding me automatically about things. So those are very important. And I have loved the electronic app. Maybe I could make a separate video about taking notes and so on. Then we go to the weekly use. And if you want to know more about something, let me know down below in the comments, so I can point you an older video or make a new video, so let me just know. So, weekly use. This is an Mi Plus mini rings, 11mm, and this is nowadays my YouTube planner, and I I will make a separate video about this, but I just look, it's so pretty, it's so cute, and I just love it. It's love. Then this is also new in my lineup. So this is an Chick Sparrow Tea House Earl Grey, and yes, I bought it because it's Tea House Earl Grey. I love tea. And this is the nano size, so the credit card size, and I have a paper O A7 notebook in here, and actually I have some old notes which I didn't know. Okay, good to know that those are there. I didn't remember. But here I track my job search, and I love this cover, and I'm so happy that I have a use for it, and I'm so happy that the A7 notebook, look, it's the A7 notebook is a perfect fit for it. This is just love. This is love. So it gives some spark to the job search, which is not always such a pleasant thing to do, but yeah. So this is actually, it stands close to my computer, so it's also a decorating piece. Then we continue with teeny tiny things. Let's take the other one as a size comparison. Yeah, they are pretty much the same size. So this is a Happy Planner, very old notebook where I have these are the original papers, but I also have cut here some paper blanks papers. This is my kitchen notes. I have here lists, so I know to write my grocery lists in the right order when I walk in the store. Then I have here some recipes. Then I have here some packing lists. So that kind of notes that I need in the kitchen are here. I use it every week. It's important. It's lovely. It's in my lineup. Then this is maybe biggest, or I don't know. This is now leather size. So an old, it doesn't say Happy Planner, but this is a Happy Planner cover which has my weighing sheets. So this has been in my lineup for years, and it will stay in my lineup. It's just pretty, and this is decorating my walk-in closet. Then this is also one of my favorite covers. So this is oh no, now I was worried that because I put everything in one basket and like this, that there someone would get damage, and this has gotten some damage here now. Oh my, let's hope everyone else is okay. So I have to go quickly that everybody is okay. So yes, my finances notebook. So let's see if I can show you some. So I have a paper O A6 notebook here inside. So, and this is just notes that I take when I do my finances, pay bills and so on. And I just love it, and now I'm sad about the damage, but I will survive. Then this is the who was making the damage. This is a Smithson pocket rings. And this is I call this my spending planner. And I have thought that I could make a separate video about this. This is so fun because well, I don't know about you, but I'm always dreaming and planning about buying something. So this has now come as a helping tool in my spending planning. Yeah. I will make a separate video about this if you would be interested, but that's also now in my lineup. I think we are halfway through at least. We are over halfway through, so not a long way to go anymore. Then this I was precious about, so I was making sure that this wouldn't get any damage in the basket. So this is my Precious Travelers Company Airlines edition, and this has a vision setup. I think I have shown this. So I have just cut here some nice pictures, and I have been thinking about making a separate video also about this. But this is my precious. This is decorating or standing and being pretty in my bedroom. It's so pretty. I love it. Let's where should I put it to be safe? I put it there. This was my daily planner until I went to a bit smaller ring. So these are now 13 and this is 20. But this is I call this now my planner sidekick. So here I have like coming months and so on. So this is where I house the inserts for future weeks and months. So because here it doesn't fit everything and I want to have everything here. So this is the sidekick. And this is a VDS Junior, so pocket rings, 20 millimeter. Yeah, I love it, but I could carry this in my hand, but it's just the experience is, this is just so much easier to carry. It's more doable. I'm happy in it, and I will be now happy in it. I will give myself I don't have any space more to put things safely. Then I added this lately in my setup because I was wanting I needed like a third one because this had the future inserts and this had the daily inserts that were used. So then I needed a place to put weekly and monthly inserts that are used because they didn't fit here anymore because I had so much, but I also want to have them close by. So I put these pocket rings in this Giglio Juramondo, which is their TN covers, though this is pocket size, so they call it S, small size. So here I have again old inserts just to have easy access, and I will always add the previous weekly insert here every week because I don't want to keep those unnecessary in my planner. Then the last weekly, and this is a new one. I just set this up, and why this is green is because I made this. Actually, it goes maybe better with this. So I made this. This is like a, how would you call it? I made this so I could fit a B6 notebook in here because this houses a B6 Slim. So I needed this piece to add a bit more length to the closure. So I made this with the right size button. So now this works like this. I love this cover, but I wanted to use a B6 notebook, so that's why I came up with this. And this is now, it has, okay, I need to continue fixing this, but what I have done, I can show you, but I need to fix it. The glue doesn't, this is so slick, and this Stalogy cover, that my tapes don't stick to it. But I have here the this is a Happy Planner slim cover, which is now the perfect size like this, and then I put another laminated piece here so it would come out here a bit, which is perfect for this B6, and then I put here double-sided tape and like just a little bit, and then I put this washi so that I could keep this book here so that it stays in place, because I hate books that are like moving around. So it stays now in place. I just hope that I could put here some more washi and tape, or like it's I'm not like throwing it around, but I just want it to stay in place. So, and I didn't even say what this is. So this is a Giglio Appunto Slim, did I call it? For Hobonichi weeks again. And now my Stalogy journal is, this is now interesting, I don't know, but this is now, I'm trying astrology based journaling and planning. I don't know, it's like, yeah, this is a topic that I'm not sure I want to talk about, or I'm not sure how you will take it. And I'm not saying that I believe in astrology. I think that's like a topic which is like, do you believe in it or not? It's not so scientific. So I'm not sure yet, but I'm trying it as a tool for my planning, like long-term big goals and so on, because that has been a problem. And I started yesterday, so I don't have any like results for you yet, but I found a new book and I wanted to try, and now I have this set up and I will try. Then the home run things that I use when needed. Let's make room for when needed. So this is my project planner, a Me Plus 11mm rings, personal size, and I have a separate video about this, and I will make a separate new video about this. But this houses all the projects that are not somewhere else in my lineup. Then this needs a backup. So this is the place where I keep old personal inserts that come from here. So it's a notebook where I have taken the notebook out and put just personal rings. So that's the place to hold those. I just love this cover, but the paper was so bad that I decided to just use the cover, and I don't even remember what I did with that bad paper. Then this is, or has been in my lineup, this is a Filofax Mini Rings Saffiano, and this is my notebook that I keep by my bed. So I write here notes when in bed, when I get an idea or I want to remember something, so I have a place to write things down. And this stands on my nightstand, ready to take notes. And then how I remember then in the morning that I wrote something during the night, I leave this then when I have written the notes, I leave this on the floor, so I will notice it in the morning and remember that I have written something. Then this is a brain dump notebook, so this is a Travelers Company passport cover where I have put pocket size rings, and this is just it has different kind of papers for me to just brain dump when I get an idea or I plan something or whatever. But I just want to have a quick notebook where I can throw my ideas and then think about later where I want to put those ideas. Then this is a regular / standard sized TN cover where I have put, and this is actually why I got this in a, is it called trade? When I give you something and you give me something. So I got this in a exchange. I don't know what's the word. So I have put here now A5 rings, and I have here A5 slim note pages. And this is also a kind of brain dump notes for my newest special interest, let's call it that. And I just put this here, and this makes this cover like 5 times more prettier. I don't know, this brown is like almost a perfect match to this, so this looks, what do you think? I think it looks so nice. And this is like A4 paper folded in half, so A5, and it fits here just good enough. So this is an Hobonichi A6 cover, which has a paper O A6 notebook, and this is for a new project, this notebook. So I will keep the notes in here or tasks and so on, and I just put these patches here. And now this is a navy blue cover, and now this looks also so much nicer, and I love it. So this is a journal for that project. So here I plan the things and the tasks and make notes and so on. And here I then track what I have done. This is the planning, this is the journaling, because I do like to track, like it's the same with my YouTube. Here I plan and here I then track and journal. So this is a Midori A6 cover. This is undyed leather, and I put here an old Hobonichi notebook with the yellow cover. So that's my journal for that project. Then this is my references pocket rings, and this is a VDS 20, I think this is 20 millimeter rings, but here I put like when was the last time and so on. So that's for those kind of notes. And I have an ABC index here, so it's easier to find the right place. And it works very nicely. But this is maybe a thing that I will talk about also then when I talk about the electronical notes app, because that's how I decide where the information goes. This is kind of my YouTube projects notebook where I plan and track bigger projects according to my channel. So yeah, I actually have 3 places where I put YouTube things, and yeah, that's just how it goes. And I have here an old Midori A6 notebook, and this is just to track projects. Yeah, I don't have so many pages left, but that's okay. I don't write here, so why is this? Yeah, this is in the when needed. I think this could have also been in the random use, but it is now here. Okay, so that's maybe not in the right place. That could have been in the other video. Then my A6 VDS rings, and this I bought second hand. And here I have, well, A6 inserts cut myself from Midori MD paper, and then also I have, yeah. So this is my ink journal. So I track when I ink a pen, I track that information here. And I have separately, first I have the pens in order, and then I have the inks in order. So I can see the pen with different inks, and then I see the ink in different pens, if you understood. So that's the use for this. I think this is a bit fancy use just as an ink journal, but it works. So, and I have the cover, so why not? 3 more to go. This is a health journal, which I actually have shown a lot on my channel in previous years, and I still have a tracker here, so I will fill it when needed, and I love it. So this is a Midori B6 Slim notebook. Then still 2 things to go, and these actually go now in the category should I show them or count them or not, but I will count. And this is actually a new in my lineup. Well, this folder is not new. I bought this, I just checked, 7 years ago. And now 7 years later, I finally found a use for it. So this is a Leuchtturm 1917 business card holder, and I think it was on sale because I paid about €6, little less than €6 for it. And I keep here now these page markers that I showed you in a confession video, because these go so perfectly in here. I have to put them like this so I don't mess the notes, but yeah, it's a perfect place to keep those now, and I'm just so happy that I finally have a good use case for this. And then this my Fjällräven travel wallet, which I love, which I found used on a second-hand store, and this houses my print-on stickers and my pet tapes and some other stickers. This is more like when I decorate something else than my daily journal. So yeah, I love it. I find this is just so perfect to keep all these things. And that was my full lineup. Things that I use daily, weekly, and when needed. And you will see the rest. Because this is, believe it or not, this is not all. But this is the things that I really use now. But I have things that are now on a break or pending or something, or yeah. So I will show you those as well later. But if you have any questions, or if you want to see more of something or whatever, leave me a comment down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would be very happy if you would. And thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. I hope to see you down below in the comments and in my next video. Bye bye.